Car, whip, wheels, ride. No matter what you call your vehicle, chances are you're gonna want to trick it out with accessories that are both practical and personal, just as drivers have been doing since Carl Benz patented the first gasoline-powered motor car in 1886. Like it is with many other items needed in daily life, Amazon is a quick and reliable place to shop for car essentials, and the site's Amazon Basics line offers plenty of budget-friendly products you'll want to hit the road with. No need to start up the search engine though, because we've rounded up some of the best Amazon Basics car accessories for gearheads, Sunday drivers, and everyone in between. And the best part is almost every single one of them is backed by a 1-year warranty. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 1. Amazon Echo Auto. Best smart speaker add-on. The Auto is an Amazon Echo for your car. If you have Echoes at home and use them a lot, you'll like one in your car too. It's easy to set up and use, but does require that your car has either Bluetooth or an aux-in port so you can hear Alexa's voice and any streamed music through your car speakers. It's also important to note that you need your phone to provide the internet connection for Alexa, but the Auto is more convenient than simply using the Alexa app on your phone because it's hands-free and you don't have to wake your phone first, which is illegal while driving in some countries. Though it can provide spoken directions, that isn't the Auto's strength. It's simply having Alexa available for all the usual things such as playing music, setting reminders, communicating with friends and family, and even for smart home gadgets. It's useful to be able to ask Alexa to turn on your heating while you drive home, for example. 2. iAudi Velox MagSafe Charger. Best for MagSafe charging. If you own an iPhone 12 or 13 and want to use its built-in magnets with a car mount, you have a very limited choice. Although iAudi's Velox isn't certified for MagSafe charging, it does allow your iPhone to be securely mounted and charged wirelessly. It does this using 7.watts QI wireless charging rather than MagSafe, but even Belkin's mount offers only 2.5 watts more. You can mount your phone vertically or horizontally, depending upon how you prefer your sat-nav app displayed, and the prongs grip tightly to virtually any air vent. Under the soft feel plastic is aluminum, which helps to dissipate heat from your phone, a particular issue in the summer when using sat-nav apps and charging at the same time. If there's a slight niggle, it's the captive USB-C cable, which means it cannot be disconnected from the mount, a problem if the cable gets damaged. USB-C isn't ideal for cars, which typically have the older USB-A ports, but there's a USB-C charger included in the box which fits into your car's 12-watt accessory socket. Or you can just buy an adapter to convert USB-C to USB-A if your accessory socket is already used for a dashcam. 3. Lanmodo Vast. Best for night vision. Night vision isn't an option in most cars, being reserved mainly for high-end models and being an expensive option otherwise. With the Lanmodo Vast, you can add night vision to any car for less than a manufacturer would charge. It has an 8.2-inch 1080p screen, though not a 16:9 aspect ratio, and uses a camera built into the rear of the device with a Sony sensor and a 28mm lens. This gives a bright, zoomed-in view of the road ahead and makes it a lot easier to see in poor conditions, including when it's raining. Unlike some built-in systems, there are no warnings when hazards are detected, so you won't get alerts if a pedestrian is spotted. However, this also means no false warnings, as you sometimes get with those systems. You can use the suction cup to mount it to your windscreen, or the silicone base so it sits on your dashboard. In testing, we found we had to attach the 3 included sticky pads to stop it moving when cornering or braking hard. The unit can be powered via your car's 12-volt accessory socket or via the OBD port, and both cables are included. There's a second camera input on the cable which is for a rear-facing camera. You can buy a kit including the 720p rear camera separately for an extra $100. Buttons on top of the unit allow you to adjust brightness and contrast, switch between front and rear cameras, and rotate the screen, which you'll need to do if you use the suction cup mount instead of the base. Another button switches between color and black and white. The display is about the size of a rear-view mirror, so it's quite large, and it takes a bit of getting used to glancing at it while you're driving. If you already have a car with extraordinarily powerful headlights, you may not need the Vast, but in many cars it really does enhance vision at night, even when there's street lighting. If there's a negative, it's that the camera has limited adjustment, so the screen has to be roughly parallel with your windscreen. You can't turn it much before the camera isn't pointing at the road anymore. Lenmoto says this is intentional to ensure that the camera doesn't shake and cause a blurry image on screen. Build quality is below what you might expect at this price, with cheap-feeling buttons and suction mount. Also note that the Vast isn't a dashcam which records video, it's just a monitor. 4. Moshi Quick Duo Best in-car fast charger. USB car chargers that plug into a vehicle's 12-volt accessory, or if you're old-fashioned like me, cigarette lighter, socket are common. And cheap. But with the latest phones able to charge considerably faster than they used to, traditional car chargers aren't up to the job. Moshi's Quick Duo is though. It offers a 36 watt of power shared across 2 ports, one the old style and the other being the new USB-C. Not many phones need more than 36 watts to fast charge. The iPhone 13 range caps at 27 watts. But it would have been nice to have had a little more power, as you can't truly fast charge 2 phones at once, especially if they're 2 Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultras, for example, which would require 45 watts each. It's also a bit pricey, but does look good and has overcharge protection.